Turn this. Hello, Emily. Wow, hello, I'm Andrea Runnels. This is like a blue moon, once in a blue moon. I never, ever get up early. I press snooze like a bazillion times in the morning. I'm just coming into my classroom. Good morning, and thought I would, like, do something crazy and do a scope in the morning because this is not my normal time to scope. We have parent conferences going on. Yesterday was day one. Yesterday was our long day, and today is a shorter day. I only have like 4 conferences today. I have one this morning at 7:25. That was why I had to make sure I got up early. We have really good turnout at our school. I'm sorry, I curled my hair to try to, because I brushed the curls out, and I'm like, it's kind of like 70s big hair. Good morning, Jason. I'm not a morning person. Hello, Detroit. I'm in Atlanta. I don't think I introduced myself. I'm Andrea Runnels. I'm a 5th grade teacher in Metro Atlanta. Like I said, thank you. I'm discombobulated because I think I went to bed at like 1 something. I couldn't go to sleep, so I had to cut myself off Periscope because, you know, I try to watch those replays, but then that gives me too much to think about. And on the way here, I was listening to the Design for Success, and I was like, I didn't even know white space was trending. That made me kind of feel like a loser. But apparently it is. But then I just started watching Netflix to try to go to sleep, and I started watching The Office because I didn't watch that one. But I'm just trying to come on here and say good morning and start today with a clean slate. I always try to do that because I have a couple of kids that drive me crazy. But every day I try to start with a clean slate, and you know, they're 10 years old because I was here till 7 last night, so it's kind of like, no, you know, just make a difference. But like I said, the parents, it's really hard when you have your low kids to kind of say, you know, your child's doing the best they can. And that's kind of the language that I use. Like, they're working hard, they're doing the best they can. And at least no parents are getting mad at the kids, but at least we have an after-school program at our school. Our county even has Saturday school, so it's kind of like they have a lot of interventions, and so hopefully these kids will get to where they need to go, most of them, because this new testing in Georgia has just thrown all these kids for a loop with having to do constructed response and extended response. It's like you expect kids to be here when 2 years ago they had to be here, so yeah. I usually do. I know. Or even D's, or even U's, because sometimes they'll be like, look, they had exactly. I'm like, they had a 30 earlier in the year, now they have a 60. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why I'm down. That's my last year of teaching, because I'm not going to make, I'm not burnt out, but I'm not going to, I don't know why my printer just randomly went off. That's weird. I'm not going to make kids feel bad about test scores anymore. I'm not going to do it. And Georgia keeps raising their requirements every year, in my county especially. And I don't want to be a part of that. No. I'm seriously waiting for something amazing to fall into my lap. That's what I think is going to happen. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm like, now that I've like made a decision for sure that I'm not, and my principal knows, and it's like public knowledge that, you know, if I could teach and not have to grade papers and not have to be worried about doing lesson plans and getting in trouble for not having lesson plans, then I would be fine. But I am not going to, not going to continue to tell these kids they're not okay because of a number. It's kind of like judging us by our weight on a scale. You know, are you defined by how much you weigh on a scale? And females especially, you can relate to me on this one. No, I'm more than that number on a scale. And these kids, they're more than just their test scores, especially when the test is new. A brand new test last year. A brand new test. How can that data be any kind of valid? It's not. We didn't even get the scores back until October from April. So what does that tell you? It's not fair. And I'm just not going to do it anymore. And once I found out our principal was retiring, I was like, that, you know, definitely. I would love to do some kind of consulting. And I was thinking on the way here, after listening to Design for Success, how they were talking about, you know, less is more in the classroom. I would love to do, yes. Exactly, December. Wow, that's even later. I know. And you kind of had to give a talk and be like, oh, guess what? 3 of you would have passed 4th grade, and the rest of you would have failed. And then they're like, you know, in tears, it's like, what can they do about it now? you know, it's not fair. So that's my thing. But I think it would be so fun to do like classroom makeovers. I wish I could get paid to do that. But I really want to. Yeah, well, I'm in Georgia, so we're not. My county is very progressive, but a lot of Georgia is not. So like I said, I would love to do consulting or something, but what I really want to do is work on my business stuff. I love writing. I love blogging. I want to do a whole line of products that modify social studies for English language learners, because I find that working with English language learners so rewarding, and also for gifted learners, because there's nothing out there to modify social studies for them. So that's what I want to do, but that doesn't pay the bills. So yeah, I just am open up the universe to give me an amazing opportunity, pretty much. So yes, that definitely is, and that's just what just makes me happy, and that's why, you know, whenever I can, I'm trying to work on stuff on the computer. My husband just doesn't get it, but I do have to, like, be involved with the family sometimes. But, like, my daughter's away at college, so it's like boy town. I mean, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to watch football. I don't want to watch Family Guy and talk about farts. No, that's not me. So sometimes I just have to, like, tune out and do my own thing. But anyways, I just hope that you have a good day today, and I really didn't have a point other than I'm excited to be awake early, and this never happens. I'm trying to start today with a clean slate. My kids are so excited because since we have early release with conferences and Get Out at 12, we're not switching classes, we're keeping our homerooms. My kids have been begging for that. And I'm like, why are you so excited? I was like, we're still going to do work, so that'll be good, because that's kind of a trade-off when you departmentalize. You don't get to know your homeroom as well, so that'll be fun. We're doing work catch-up day. Yeah, so we can get some of this stuff done, some of this unfinished work. So I hope that you have a good day, and like I said, try to start with a clean slate. If you gotta fake it, I'm all about fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Even though the kids that get on your last nerve, that's somebody's baby. That's somebody's child. I'm sure that my son, and I'm sure my daughter too, my daughter is mouthy. My son's not mouthy, but my daughter is. I'm sure they get on people's nerves, and I'm sure they get on teachers' nerves, but I would hope that I try to keep in mind, I try to treat my students how I would want teachers to treat my own kids. So that's just how I try to frame things. And, you know, even if they drive me crazy, then you still gotta, I have to give myself a reality check sometimes. They're 10. They're 11 years old. They have been on the planet 10 years. They don't know any better. Probably mom since I'm, yeah, exactly. Oh, those are the ones that have perfect attendance, are those, right? They always have perfect attendance. It's never your sweet ones that have perfect attendance. I didn't even say, like, my little friend, my little ADHD tribe buddy. Like, I have ADHD, and I'm not embarrassed to admit it. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. I have one little friend who I printed the calendars for and everything, and he was moving, but now he's back, and the parent didn't even tell him that he was moving in the first place, and I was so upset because it was like, he didn't even know. I didn't even get to tell him goodbye, and now he's back, but he's withdrawn in our grade book, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, he's kind of a handful, but, like, I just felt like it was really good, like, in my last year teaching the regular classroom, I'm trying to really, you know, connect with some kids and get them set on the right path for life. I said I'm leaving a trail of creativity on my way out, a trail of creativity. And so I'm glad he's back, but I'm like, how can you do that? How can you just, like, not tell your kid you're moving them from schools and just not give them a chance to say goodbye? That's just so wrong. But now he's back, so I don't know if he's here to stay or what. Like I said, that's about it. I was thinking about my room and if I needed to thing down because they were talking about the white space, but my room is a timeline. Yes, I know, and I do too. And so my room's like it goes in a timeline, but I don't think I have too much stuff on the walls. I was just thinking about it. I just threw that science stuff up there because I'm teaching science too, but I don't like it, so I just threw it up there. But it goes in a timeline, like Civil War all the way through World War II, where I end. And that's my class motto, problem solve. That's what I'm all about. And the kids will start saying it to each other now. But and those are testing words, and I kind of actually like that we're doing a testing word. So anyways, that's about all. My parents about to come. That's coming at 7:25, and this is a kid that works hard, so I can't wait to give him props. Thank you for watching, and like I said, hope you have a good day, and if you're tired and cranky, just fake it till you make it. That's what I'm about. And then just, like, count the hours in your brain. But while you're here at school, or you're not here, hopefully, if you are, that would be weird. While you're at school, just, you know, try to make a difference, because you might be the only positive influence that kid has all day. And I'll try to, that's a mental note to myself. Thank you for watching.